Connor McDavid is 26 years old, he's going into his 9th full NHL season, and he hasn't played one lick of best-on-best international hockey. By this point in his career, Sidney Crosby already had 2 Olympic golds and almost had a 3rd chance to play for Canada at the Olympics in 2006 if he hadn't been so young and unproven at that point. Obviously, that's ridiculous. Everybody knows it. We don't need to go into great detail about how much of a joke that is. But Elliotte Friedman went on NHL Network a few days ago and said some incredibly interesting stuff about this topic. First off, he mentioned that the 2024 World Cup that they were hopeful would be played in 2025 doesn't look like that's going to happen, so again, another missed chance for McDavid to play best on best. But what he said after that was incredibly juicy. Apparently, the NHL knows that they're squandering opportunities to get their best players playing against each other and with each other. Like, dude, how much longer do we have left to see a McDavid and Crosby team up? Not a long time. The NHL knows that, so apparently they're trying to craft some kind of international best-on-best tournament for February 2025, allegedly. By that point, Crosby will be 38 years old and McDavid will be 28 years old. It could still work. I mean, it'll be equally fun to see McDavid and McKinnon team up, or even McDavid and Bedard team up by that point. But that's just mind-bending to me that we would have had to wait until McDavid was 28 years old to see him for the first time in best on best. Yes, there was the World Juniors. He did 1 World Championships. It's not the best players in the world against each other. It's just not. And I just think it's such a shame that 150-point, 60-goal Connor McDavid hasn't been able to play best on best yet. That's just wild and sad to me. And I know people will bring up Wayne Gretzky. He didn't get to play in the Olympics until Nagano in 1998, but he had some other tournaments sprinkled in there other than the World Championships like the Canada Cup. McDavid had 1 World Cup of hockey where he didn't even play for Team Canada. Now granted, Team North America was awesome and I will always love that team, but it wasn't Team Canada best on best. We need to see that. Especially before the dude turns 30. Come on. I will say though, despite how maddening it is that we haven't seen it yet, it is really nice and refreshing to see the NHL recognize the importance of having best-on-best tournaments, to the fact where they might just create some made-up tournament out of thin air in February 2025 just so they can have this because they realize how important it is. Could you imagine, man, a Team USA that would be captained by like Austin Matthews going up against Connor McDavid and Crosby, or McDavid and Bedard? Like, that has me salivating at the mouth, truly. Or even a Team Germany led by Leon Draisaitl and Mo Seider going on like a Cinderella run. Like, this would just be incredible. We need it as soon as possible, and I do appreciate that the NHL recognizes that and is trying to give it to us. You know what? Maybe Matthew Tkachuk might be the captain of that Team USA on second thought. Let me know in the comments down below, if this tournament in February 2025 does come to pass, what would you call it? I want to hear in the comments down below. What would the name of this tournament be? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.